Alright gamers, what's the difference between arcade and Simcade driving models in Japanese Drift Master? We're going to start on arcade here, and arcade will for the most part countersteer a lot more for you, as well as control the back of the car more as well. And the car feels very locked into a drift, almost too much sometimes. Sometimes the car does not feel like it wants to change direction that easily. It might look like it's kind of easy right now, but when we're on Simcade, which I'll show you in a second, you get a lot more control over the car, but you do not get all of the control. It's still Simcade instead of full simulation control. So if we swap over to Simcade here, you'll have slightly more control over the car, and you can also change directions very quickly if you want. I don't know if you could tell through the video, but the car feels so much more nimble. Like I could just go back and forth, and I could just wiggle the car around basically however I want, and I still have a ton of control over the back end of the car. Oh, a new limited time offer. But in my opinion, Simcade is just fine. The game still countersteers for you to a certain extent here. Like, I only have to barely tap the joystick to countersteer, even on Simcade. I'm on controller, by the way. We're going back to arcade here. And yeah, you have a little bit less control over the car, but maybe it's a little bit easier to drift if you're totally new to drifting games. Once you get a little bit of experience, I would definitely say just go to Simcade. And you can still connect drifts just fine, and it might catch the back of the car a little bit easier on arcade, but I don't like the way it feels trying to change directions too much, because the game really has a lot of control over your steering in arcade. If we switch back to Simcade here, I still have plenty of control over the car and how it slides, and I have just more control over the steering overall. So like right here, I barely have to tap anything to countersteer, but I do feel like I have much more control over the car, and I like that compared to arcade. So I hope that makes sense. Arcade does give you less control over the car, but it helps you stay in a slide much easier. It's a little bit harder to change directions drifting, to chain drifts together like quickly and nimbly. Nimbly, is that a word? The car just feels less nimble on arcade, but on Simcade, which we're on right now, you have better control over the car. It still countersteers a little bit for you, but the car feels much more nimble, in my opinion. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys end up using. I would recommend arcade just to start, and then switch to Simcade once you get used to the game. That's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.